We studied present continuous yesterday, and we said that present continuous shows an action that is in progress right at the moment or at the time when we are talking or writing something. So now we're going to study the rules for adding ing with the verb, as the ing form of verb is important in all the continuous tenses, also in gerund. When we use gerund, we use the ing form of verb. So it is important to know about the spelling changes when we add ing at the end of the verb. So the general formula for adding an ing with the verb is to add ing at the end of the verb simply, but there are some spelling changes. So we're going to study them. If you know about them, you will skip it. Rules for adding ing. If you know about these rules, you will skip. Well, I will shortly explain them, all the rules. So rule number 1 is for single vowel plus single consonant. Don't write, just listen. When a verb ends in single vowel, single consonant, you don't have to add ing directly. First, you have to double the consonant. Double the consonant plus ing. Your verb kachirta pa single vowel, single consonant sara khatam bhi awal bada consonant double kiwe by ing izafa kiye. Single vowel, single consonant samana. Suppose it is a word of 5 letters. Dayo lughat de pinzo hurufo. At the end of this word, there is a consonant, and before this, there is vowel, and again there is a consonant. So we call this single vowel, yaudana vowel de, makhutibal nishta, and single consonant. If there is one vowel, here is consonant, and again there is vowel. So we say, no, we say single consonant, single vowel. Vowel, consonant, vowel. No akhirani doi nazar ki nisu. No da single consonant, single vowel show. If at the end of a verb there is a consonant and before the last letter there is a consonant, then vowel. So you just consider, the last 2 letters and this one. So single vowel, double consonant. Kadalta, yo consonant we, dalta vowel we, dalta bya vowel we. Dita bya single vowel, single consonant no ayu. Double vowel, single consonant. So that rule the aga verb la para shows single vowel, single consonant. Akhire ki consonant we yaudana, makhkati vowel we yaudana, dalta bya consonant we. So that consonant ba double bya ba ing izafa ko. Direct ba ing na izafa ko. For example, run. Single vowel, single consonant. Spin, single vowel, single consonant. But look at the verb read. It doesn't end in single vowel, single consonant. Daba single vowel, single consonant sara na dekha. We call this double vowel, single consonant. So this rule is not applied on this word. So that rule pa diba na apply ki. Also, if I say spend, spend is a verb that ends in single vowel, double consonant. So again, this rule is not applied here. So for the words, the verbs ending in single vowel, single consonant, first you have to double the consonant, then add ing. So the ing form of running is R-U-N-N-I-N-G, not only one N. Running, spinning, and so on. But the ing form of read, we just add ing without bringing any other changes. Spending like S-P-E-N-D-I-N-G, then the double O. Rule number 2 is for the letter E. When a verb ends in E, first we have to remove it, then add ing. Like come ends in E. Right ends in E. Waste ends in E. So first we have to remove the letter E at the end of the verb, then add ing. So the ing form is coming. Shouldn't I double this in?
No.
Why not? Single vowel, single consonant.
Because you want them E.
Huh?
We remove the E.
Excellent. This word doesn't end in single vowel, single consonant. It ends in E. So we just remove E and forget about this anymore. So we just remove E and add ing. Coming and writing, wasting. But there are some verbs ending in single vowel, single consonant. But again, we do not double the consonant, where the stress is on the second syllable. Like lesson. And lesson, in the first one, we do not double in. Listening. Listening, the stress is on the second syllable. Then in this situation, we do not double the consonant. Well, also here we have three exceptions. When a verb ends in E, but before E, except E plus E, O plus E, and Y plus E. What it means is, when a verb ends in E, and before E there is another E, we do not remove it. We just add ing. When a verb ends in E, and before E there is O, we do not remove E. We directly add ing. When a verb ends in E and before E there is Y, again we add ing just. We do not remove E. Like see, the ing form is seeing with double E. Like die, dying with dye, ing. Like buy, now that doesn't end in E. Canoe is a kind of boat, and when you go on that boat, the verb form is canoe. So canoeing, again we have to write down the E. So these three exceptions should be noticed. Number 3, rule is for W, X and Y. Directly add ing without bringing any changes. Like show, fix, play, study. Walida bil wayu. Aga kum sa jadari kanjira zia khumang bil rule ke nakhlu. Dila para zik akhlu. Cha the rule ke mangwele single vowel, single consonant. No dalta ka W, X, Y, U si single vowel, single consonant hamwi. This are bakar na laru. W, X, Y sara dari kanji sa bakau bal. Kalachi the verb sara S is mangi sa bakau, and the verb ends in Y, and before Y there is a consonant. We change Y into I, then we add ES at the end. But while changing a verb into the ing form, we just add ing. We do not change Y into I. No zakada bil kya khuluchi alta pe S is ki Y change ki aita amadal ta usara kar na laru. Zakat bil rule the W, X, Y la para. So the ing form is showing, fixing, do not double X, playing, do not change Y into I, and here also in study, without any change. And the last rule is for IE. When a verb ends in IE, change IE into Y. What does it mean? When a verb ends in IE, remove them.
Yeah, remove them.
Add Y instead of them. It means change IE into Y, then add ing. Like LIE, lie, tie, die, and so on. So the ing form of lie is lying with Y, not with IE. If we remove ing, then you have to think about this word, ly, which is only, a suffix that ends at the end of an adjective and changes it into adverb form. It doesn't have any meaning. So when you see lying, you have to think that ly here y is replaced by IE. نو باید تاسو پوه شئ دلته ډایرکټ یوازې داسې ووینئ ly که دا انجي ته لرې کړئ نو تاسو چې ly نو څه شی شو څه معنا نه ورکوي نو باید پوه شئ چې دا y د IE څخه جوړ شوی دی. tying and dying. دلته رول کې موږ ویل ایکسپشن کې یو لغت ورب په ای سره ختم یې مخکې ته وایو نو بیا ای نه لرې کوو که نه که لرې کوو نو ولې بیا ځینې لغاتونه دي د دې سره بیا فرق نه کېږي د آی ای نه به وای جوړېږي لکه اوس په ډای کې که دلته موږ دا ای لرې کوو داسې ولیکو ډي وای آی ان جي او دلته مو لیکو ډي وای آی ان جي نو دا به باید دا ډای وي که دا ډای به وي چې دا ډای مل کېدلو ته ویلی کېږي او دا ډای رنګولو ته ویلی کېږي نو باید چې ای سره ختم وي مخکې د وای وي کار ورسره نه لرو او که چېرته د آی ای سره ختم وي د آی ای به وای ته چینج کوو د دې رولز د غیر که هر ډول ورب به وشي آی ان جي ورسره ډایرکټ یوز کوي نور چینجز به نه دا په کوم وخت کې به کارېږي listening or in speaking دا به listening کې به کارېږي که speaking کې and writing کله چې لیکل کوئ you have to write down the correct spelling of a verb.
Now we write.
Yes. Write these rules now. There are some words, more than one syllable words, and where the stress is on the second syllable, then we do not double the consonant at the end. You have to search the words ending in single vowel, single consonant, but the consonant is not doubled. And listening, N is not doubled.
This one is not more than five syllable or 2 or 3 syllable. The first one.
Which?
The first one, single vowel, single letter. I think it's not more than 5 or than 6 words.
Letters.
Letters.
څنګه بھائی؟ حروف څخه پروا نه لري. Mostly, yes, mostly when a verb is one syllable, then we double the last consonant. When it is more than one syllable and the stress is on the second syllable, then it is not doubled. But when the stress is on the first syllable, again it is doubled. We'll now come to the usages of present continuous. Oh, the reason, yes, the reason and adding, the reason for adding K,
like trafficking.
yes, when we add ing, then the sound of C changes into S, which is not actually this word. That's why not to change the pronunciation of the word, the letter C, so we add K. Picnicking. If you do not add K, then you will pronounce it as picnicking, which is not the pronunciation of this word. Yes, with some verbs ending in C, you have to add K while changing them into ing form. Okay, we use present continuous. دلته چې و rules دي لږ په ډیټیل سره تشریح شوي دي د ing rules مونږ څلور ویلې ما شارټ کو سنگل واول ای سره ختم وي ای لري کو درې استثناء دا استثناء هم یو رول کې راغلی ده مونږ بیل رول کې وانه خستله. The verb ends in IE, change IE into Y, then add ing. If a verb ends in vowel plus consonant, double the last consonant, add ing. Or if a verb ends in vowel plus consonant, directly add ing. Vowels plus consonant. The double vowel, single consonant show. Okay, bikhi karolo tawana wa imparwana leri. If a verb ends in WXY, directly add ing. If a verb ends in double consonant, directly add ing. نو که بیخي رول کې وانه خلو دا رول یادو ساتي ای رول یادو ساتي WXY او IE دې نه غیر چې هر قسم ورډي نو ing سره اضافه کوي.